Well, folks, you probably know this. We're in the peak of wedding season right now. And for couples who are tying the knot, flowers are one of the more important elements.
So today we're heading north and west of the metro to St. Joseph. Liz Fiedler Mergen is the owner of Sunny Mary Meadow, here to talk about wedding bouquets and the trends that she's seeing. Welcome back to the show. You've been on Minnesota Live before, Liz. Why don't you remind folks a little bit about what's going on at your farm?
Yeah, so my name is Liz. I own Sunny Mary Meadow Flower Farm in St. Joseph, Minnesota. And I was on the show a couple months ago for my memoir, Flowers Bloom Anyway. And I have a flower farm, and we are also an event florist. So we do a lot of weddings. And right now we are in peak wedding season. And it is definitely peony season. We have a lot of our ranunculus and flowers that we grow in our high tunnels, because if we planted them outside, they would not bloom yet. And so we really force that season extension for those flowers that brides are really looking for. Trends have changed. Pinterest, social media, unfortunately, AI generated photos of bouquets have changed things, and just really getting that look of a lot of textures, and we're able to provide those with our locally grown flowers.
So, Liz, when you are working with the bride, I'm kind of curious about how the process works, because usually, brides and grooms have, a 12 months to 18 months. Some even do 2-year planning. So I would imagine the planning gets started early as the discussions go. Do you start thinking about, like, in the winter, what you're going to plant, depending on which bride you're working with and kind of what theme they're looking for?
Absolutely. So when I meet with the bride, the first thing I ask for is a Pinterest photo and inspiration. We make sure they're not fake flowers, whether silk flowers or AI generated images. Sometimes we have to do a little bit of education. And we really go for colors or themes or styles. And then we go from there. We decide, okay, what did you like about the photo? What colors do you like? And then what flowers are going to be in bloom? So here's an example of a bouquet that we have for a wedding tomorrow, yellow and white, but it's very different than what had traditionally been. And a lot of brides will describe this as wildflowers. And I assure you, there's anything but wildflowers about this. I did not just go pick these in my meadow. They were very strategically planned, but we grow to order. So I use a crop planner called farmerstoflorist.com. And from there, I can insert, my planting date, when the bloom date will be, make sure that it's going to line up with when I'm going to need them. So I knew this was a yellow and white wedding. So these campanula, sweet William, nigella, stock, snapdragons, peonies all came from my farm. A couple other flowers I sourced from that Farmers to Florist website from other farmers. And then the hydrangea and lysianthus came from Bush right in Plymouth, which is my wholesaler. So there are some things that can't be in bloom, but we really try to make sure that we have the right colors, right styles, and incorporate it that way.
What are some of the other of those bouquets that you have there with you, Liz?
Yep. So this is a bridesmaid bouquet. This is our standard bridesmaid bouquet, and these are for different weddings. But having the peonies in there, I wanted to show you a little bit of what that looks like. So we have over 1,000 peony plants, and right now we have maybe 4,000 peonies still in our cooler that we have harvested. And this is what it looks like when we pick them. So they are closed tight, and then we can actually package them up in newspaper and pull them out up to 3 weeks later. So this is what it looks like when we pick them. This is what it looks like a day after we take it out of the cooler. And then this is what it looks like 2 days later, the same exact peony variety, and just timing it really well to make sure that the right brides have the right peonies. And today is the day before the wedding, so these are not open yet, but we time them so that they are blooming perfectly when they hit the bride's hands. And so that takes a lot of work. This is a big piece for a wedding that we designed, and just showing you that sometimes that's a little bit of planning. There's some gaps and holes, but I'm waiting to see how big those peonies open up. And so that's how we really have to just plan for that.
Liz, are you seeing like different trends when it comes to wedding bouquets? Because I noticed the one that you showed us for the wedding that you're having tomorrow. People may describe it as wildflowers. You said they're anything but it's a very, it's not rounded and sculpted perfectly. It's free forming. And is that what people are looking for now?
Yeah, we describe it as like a garden style bouquet. But another reason that I always, before I give a bride a quote or an estimate, I need to see an inspiration picture. Because if your style is just roses and baby's breath, that's a lot less ingredients. Whereas when a florist has to source all of these, there's maybe 12 different kinds of flowers in here, and they all come in increments of 10. And if they needed 13 stems of something, they need to order 20. And so that's where that pricing just really can vary. And that's where, a lot of brides will love going with a local farmer florist who has a little bit of wiggle room there. But this is definitely a style that we like to incorporate some more greens in there. It looks more organic, more natural, how they grow in nature. And I think that that's, what people are looking for.
I think so too. I would imagine that you're a hot ticket to get. So for brides who are maybe planning a wedding next year, they should definitely find you at Sunny Mary Meadows. Liz, thank you for your time this morning and good luck with the wedding tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We'll post a link to Sunny Mary Meadows' website on our site at minnesotalive.com.